Hi lads, it's Monday morning and I'm ironing a shirt, and you know what? It brings me right back, the smell of the hot iron on the cotton, to my t-shirt printing days. And this is a big acknowledgement to all my viewers in the UK. I worked in the UK in Bournemouth in 1988 on Holden Horse Road in Bournemouth, and I used to print t-shirts. And when I iron a shirt, the heat on the cotton, the smell reminds me of those days, putting the printing plate to print down on the cotton t-shirt to print the t-shirt. Then were the days when Rick Astley was doing his thing, and Bros were doing their thing, and Margaret Thatcher was doing her thing. And I'm going to do my thing today, and I'm going to bring you along with me. This is the 3rd of August, day number 3 of our one video a day month on this channel. Have I bitten off more than I can chew? It's just gone 7 a.m. and while I'm waiting for Harry to get himself organised, well, his mother is getting herself organised, it's best for me to stay outside, because that place, as I said before, is very cramped, the condo. Very, very cramped, and we tend to get in each other's way. So I'm prepared. I've just got to prepare a school bag and just wait here until I'm called. Then make my way to the car and bring him to school. But one of the things I've noticed, and I did say this in my second video yesterday, in this one video a day month, that I'm so glad I'm out of the getting up in the morning, going to work, getting stuck in traffic, you know, working all day, coming home, having your dinner and going to bed, you know, that kind of thing. But you see, I see it every morning. I see it here with the 30-somethings. And of course, there's no one here yet, but you may see the 30-somethings, beautiful girls, the 30-somethings making their way to work. These single, wonderful people in the prime of their lives, setting out on their adult life and going about their daily business. So we're going to go about our daily business. I'm going to go in and see if Harry's okay, if he's ready to roll, but he's not ready to roll yet. I'm going to put the camera down on the walkway here, and we'll see what we can see. Morning. One of the things I do before we start, this is her work bag with her computer. She cooks in the office, and her handbag or whatever it is, I put them into her car and start her car for her. Oh God. Now I just have to get Harry and get the ball rolling. In your you lot.
Put it in my bag.
I will, when we get in the car. In your car. We're going the same way. So here we go. Follow the yellow brick road. I will, getting my instructions as I go. Here we go. If only I can remember where I parked my car. That's Harry and his mates. His mate is going to school today. His father just bought a Mercedes. They're living in the 32. Harry, say good morning. What day is today?
I don't know.
There you go. It's great not to know what day it is, isn't it? How are you? Say hello to YouTube. Hello.
Hello.
Konchiwarai.
Burahan.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay. Very nice fella. Very nice fella. Really looks after me. He's moving the motorcycles out of the way from me now, so I can move my car, which indicates to me that my car is in here. Yeah, there it is. I parked it in the underground, or in the ground level car park. There's my jalopy, and there's Harry jumping on board. And security really look after him, look. There's service with a smile, huh? Thank you. Anyway, let's get the flock out of here. It's 30 minutes later, and I just dropped Harry off to school. Do you see this? I mean, by the way, lads, this is we'll find a topic. This is a kind of a day off for me. I don't have to think of a topic to discuss on YouTube. I just have to present myself as the topic. But you see here, these guys behind me. Where else in the world? Now maybe you can tell me where else in the world. Well, I've never seen it before. I came to Thailand. Where else in the world do you have to have a crew with a red flag to stop traffic so other traffic can pull out and people can cross the road? I mean, where could you get that, or where would you get that? Anyway, here we are. I am a free agent now until midday. Midday I have an online commitment, and it's now 7:45 on a Monday morning in Bangkok. And if you know Anton, well, if you may not know, you may know this, that Mondays are not a day for street food in Bangkok. A lot of street vendors take Monday as their day off, so it's a little bit boring in that regard. The traffic isn't as heavy. This is one thing. This is something that really baffles me. Some mornings, this road, this is Pracha Uchit in Ding Dang. Some mornings this road will be absolutely bedlam, absolute bedlam. But other mornings it's like this. Bangkok traffic doesn't follow any rhyme or reason at all. The only time where you could say, where you could say almost definitely that the traffic's going to be heavy is a Friday afternoon, Friday evening, because Bangkok is a primate city, and at the weekends it empties out to a degree. Actually, I said this before, and if you're paying attention, boys and girls, you'll know this already. Bangkok is apparently the best example of a primate city anywhere in the world. I parked my car in the facility there, the school facility, so I can take it leisurely now. They're construction workers, usually from Myanmar, and I said yesterday that I live on my wits, that I'm on a subsistence, on a kind of day-to-day, week-to-week existence. It's nothing compared to those guys. Jesus, I don't know how they do it. Well, you see, I'm comparing myself, and you're comparing yourself to people who are much younger than you. So when I was 20, I was doing stuff like that. I was in a menial job doing, actually, was I when I was 20? 1985. When I was 21, I was a stagehand in a theatre in Dublin. And I was a stagehand until about 1980, about 3 years. And then I went to Bournemouth to experience Rick Astley and Margaret Thatcher and Bros and the Thompson twins and people like that. She's off to university. You see, it's amazing the people that you meet when you're walking down the street. I mean, I quote these things. I grew up on the people that you meet when you're walking down the street. I can say that. I can. Sesame Street. But this is a time of day that you can run into someone. Just someone. You're holding the camera, walking around, and people seem... It disarms you. That's what it does. It disarms you. People smile at you. They see you doing something. You're engaging with your camera. You're not engaging with them. So they feel a little bit more relaxed of saying hello to you or smiling with you. But yeah, now here's me saying you don't get street vendors, and of course there are exceptions, but there aren't many. There's a really busy 7-Eleven. Talk about location, lads. That's on a corner there of Pracha Uchit 17, across the road from a gas station. Or is it still a gas station? It was a gas station. It doesn't look like it's a gas station. It's not a gas station anymore, but it's across the road from a former gas station. And it's doing a bomb, but that's what I mean. Look, Monday morning, they're closed. Mondays, you won't find that many street vendors vending. Not like him. He's selling pork. Sure, what else? So we've started the ball rolling. This is our Pracha Uchit 17, that's where I am. Ket Quick Wang, whatever that means. So we've started the ball rolling on our third video, and this is the third day of the month. And we don't know, and you never know what we're going to get. You just don't know what you're going to get, lads. You see people in different stages of their lives. I'm in a stage of my life, he's in a stage of his life, they're in a stage of their life, and we're all transient. Some of us will be here longer than others, and some of us won't be. But it's amazing, you can find every type of life, every breed of life, when you stand outside a 7-Eleven. So that's what I'm doing. I'm standing outside 7-Eleven now. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to head home. I'm going to think about where we go next, because I have time. See, by the way, this is what I'm talking about, toiling. There's a busload of people, look, and they're going to work. And I've noticed that they're looking out the window at me, and we'll never meet each other again. It's a once in a lifetime encounter, and they'll go about their business, and God bless them. And the amount of people that you're likely, as I said, likely to meet, it's almost endless. So let's venture back to the car, head home. Oh yeah, I gotta get gas, that's another thing, gotta get gasoline today. We'll venture back to the car and we'll see what happens. But I'll just say, before we do that, that's Top Supermarket there on Pracha Uchit, and that Top Supermarket is notable because they sell Tang Wandang. Look at that kid being allowed. Look, how can you allow a kid just venture out onto the curb? Look, god damn, I just don't understand Thai people. I really don't. I behold and Harry, Jesus, I don't understand why they do that. Lots and lots. There's her with her visor, look. That's the Regency school there. Now, if you're talking about wannabes, that's a wannabe school. Well, I'm not being critical. It's just a way of saying that they have the UK curriculum, and they see, that's what I mean. Letting kids run along alone. Look, and the parents are following up the rear. Look. But they use the UK curriculum, and they take their UK holidays. So all schools in Thailand, the government schools, have their holidays between the middle of March and middle of May. They take their holidays from the end of May to the start of September. That's the Regency, and you'd want deep pockets to send your kid there. So let's get the flock out of here and get some gasoline and regroup. We shall regroup. I hope you're enjoying this, lads. I really do. This is my day off. I don't have to cover a controversial subject. It's wonderful. Some would say that this is controversial enough, me walking around with a camera at 7:30. Well, it's not 7:30. So it's just gone 8 minutes to 8 on this wonderful Monday morning, and you're wonderful for being there, and you're wonderful for helping me out and buying me a coffee, lads. Thank you so much. It's because of you that I can do this. So there you go. The guys highlighted in yellow are the recent contributors, and thank you so much. You're all so good to me. And if you haven't done so already and you want to do that, you can scan the QR code or click the link below and you can help me out. I'm going to get back in the jalopy, head back and see where we'll end up next. Don't go away. It's a few minutes later and I pulled up in the gas station, and there seems to be an issue in the gas station. Because of our dear friend Donald, it depends on the day. I take gasoline 91 or 91 or Gao Noon as they say here, and I'm looking for a pump that has it. This pump here doesn't have it. They have a cone, and this one here appears to have it. So sometimes, well, over the past few months, it's become not very much so, but sometimes a hit and miss with getting the gasoline that I normally get. 91 is 10% alcohol and 90% gasoline, and 95, I'm not sure what that is, but apparently, well, I know, it's not apparently, I know because I did it last week or earlier, well, within the last week. I put 95 into this and it had no ill effect whatsoever. But the queues are longer, that's for sure. That is for sure. I could do this in the past and I'd be in and out in 5 minutes Now you're looking at 15. And there's a sea of motorcycles. It seems in Thailand, motorcyclists get priority. I don't know. That's what it seems to be, to me, to be. And of course, a lot of Thais don't see why they should move their car forward when they're finished they're getting the gasoline in the tank, and they're just waiting for the transaction to go through the credit card or whatever. They could easily pull up and do that and allow the next person to move in, but they never do. I'll get out and I'll give you a wider perspective. There's the prices there. So it's just over $1 per litre for 91, and this is a busy gas station in Bangkok on a Monday morning. Motorcycle taxis going about their business. I would hate to be a motorcycle taxi driver. Talk about being subsistence living. That's something. But you see, then again, they're younger than me, so when I was 20, maybe that would be a great thing for me to do, to have the freedom to go out and make my own money. Anyway, I better move, because I know the guys behind me are going to get agitated. I'm standing, and that if that guy moves, that I won't move on time. They're very impatient. Anyway, I'll do that before they get too aggravated. I've forgotten my phone. So I'll have to use the card. God. Gao Noon Halloi, crap. Gao Noon Halloi. Who says I can't speak Thai? There they are, they're doing their thing. You see, they work damn hard for damn all. Imagine, I better turn the engine off. Imagine working in a gas station in this heat every day. There you are. But you might as well have a look and see, because this is the way it is for a lot of Thai people. They'd be lucky, like the motorcycle guys and the grab food guys. There's one there. They'd be lucky if they earn 20 grand a month. Okay, card. Okay, thank you. My me. So she asked me did I have the Potata Blue card, and I don't. So that's 500 baht, and that'll do me for the week. Because all I'm doing is bringing Harry to school and back. More or less. The reality of Bangkok on a Monday morning. So I've got gas in the tank and money in the bank. I wish the hell I had. I have the former, but not necessarily the latter. So let's get home and regroup, and we'll see where we end up. Don't go away. Okay, so we're just back home, and guess what happened? I just parked the car. No, I'm not saying nothing bad about security here, but as I parked, when you park your car here, security jump from their perch, wherever they are, and they stand in front of your car as you're reversing, and they monitor your parking. And the security guard, who's a wonderful woman, stood in front of my car, looked like this, and then gave me the thumbs up that it met with her approval, because you have to park your car straight. Because you have to park your car straight. And that's something that really annoys me, that they monitor you when you park your car. And that's something that, and again, that's what I've been saying in previous videos. Thailand is an obedient society. They're obedient. They all park their cars straight. I had a run-in with a security guard here last week, just down there. I didn't park my car straight, and he stood in front of me and went like this, that I had to move or whatever, or to re-angle it. And I said, no, I'm going out again in 10 minutes. But I didn't say, I was sitting in the car. I turned off the engine, and he started screaming at me, my die. And I said, because he got agitated, I said, no one's going to tell me how to park my car, especially not with that attitude. So I left it. But you see, I swallowed my pride. Within 10 minutes, I moved it again up here, because I know he's only doing his job, but he got very agitated. And if you want someone to do something for you, you don't get agitated with them. Anyway, at this juncture, I'm going to have a cup of tea, and we'll see where we end up next. So, do you know, there's only one thing better than walking along the back streets of Bangkok on a Monday morning in search of your breakfast. And that's walking along the back streets of Bangkok on a Friday morning in search of your breakfast. You never know who you're going to meet, lads. You'll never know what you're going to see. Because who said it? It was Pete Thailand Bound. He was talking on his live stream last night, as of from the day I'm making this video. And he just somebody mentioned to him about did he miss Bangkok, and he just said Bangkok has everything. And it absolutely does, without a shadow of a doubt. So let me find a restaurant, a suitable one, and we see what happens in the meantime while I'm looking. It's okay? Yeah, okay. Lots of ma. P array. Hasi pilau, hoxi pilau. Hoxi P. Yeah, 60 years. Yeah. Mercedes soy ma. Really nice. Okay, thank you. Huh? Thank you. Okay, I come in? Okay, thank you. That's beautiful. Wow. Okay. And can Sue you now? Where you buy? Sue, can you speak English? Yes. Oh yeah. I know. I'm just admiring your car. And did you buy that in Thailand? Yes. Wow, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. And do you drive it a lot? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Wow. So nice. Oh yeah, they're very kind. You're very kind. I live here in Thailand. My wife is Thai and my son is Thai. Yeah. That is beautiful. Wow. My goodness. Congratulations. That is so nice. And thank you for allowing me.
The one is 1963.
60.
It's not done yet.
And I am 1964. That's the year of my birth.
Then the one is another longer and
Yes. And what year is this?
1967.
67. 57. Wow. Nearly 70 years old. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. Enjoy your day. Wow. So you see, you never know. You just never know what's going to happen next. 1957 Mercedes. And she has another one. 1963. And I told her I'm 1964. Which I am. Well, there's Puck Coffee. And I think that's a suitable place to break my fast. What do you think? Wasn't that just amazing? Kun mi menu? Oh, here, to me. Okay, thank you. Okay. Wasn't that just amazing? Honest to God, it just shows you how gracious Thai people are. That was a private house. And that was some car. My God almighty. This is all in Thai, so I'm going to have to translate it with my phone. So I'm absolutely Hank Marvin, in other words, starving. And this Translate app is fantastic. You just hover it. Oh no, you know this. Translate it or hover it over the menu and you can see what you're getting. So Coke is 15 baht and the main course is 50 to 60 baht depending on what you want. But it all depends on what you want, doesn't it? I mean, talking about what you want, I have a very good friend of mine from Australia who's visiting Thailand at the moment, and he suggested to me that we should go to Soy Cowboy tonight. And to be honest with you, I haven't got there. I just lost it. I've lost the goo for the drink, and I've long lost its attraction for me. I mean, why would I do that? At the moment, what I'm doing now is, every time I don't drink that I would drink, I'm putting money aside. And I'm of two minds. I could go for the DJI camera thing, what's it called? You know, whatever, it's 16,000 baht. Or I'm going to buy a boat, a plastic boat, nothing too elaborate, just a plastic boat. You can get them for under $100. Not under, I beg your pardon. You can get them for between $100 and whatever. But I'd be planning on spending about maybe $150, $200 on a plastic boat for Pontutini. So myself and Harry can go magnet fishing in the canal. That's a plan. That is a plan, and that's a plan for a video. Anyway, I'll see what I can get here. So, excuse me for a moment. Lazy. Whoops-a-daisy. Okay. So I've made my choice. and I've got my est. That's what they have here. And I know, I shouldn't be drinking so many fizzy drinks, but, you know, what can I do? I've given up the gargle. Oh yeah, I've given up the gargle, and I've given up sucking bit. Not that I had to give up sucking bit, it's just that for a long time now, sucking bit has lost its appeal to me, absolutely. I just said to my friend that I'd be prepared to go local, like to go to around here to the well bar, and you can have just as good a night a lot cheaper. But if you're looking to do what you can do, if you're looking to see what you can see in Sukhumvit, well then go to Sukhumvit, but you could just as easily meet someone particularly nice if you stay local, like here. Well, I have done on many occasion. Cheers. So this is my Monday. This is the third installment of our video every day for the month of August. I hope you're enjoying it so far. What's your highlight? The highlight for me so far is the 1957 Mercedes. Without it, I mean, how many times in your life have you walked along a street and seen a 1957 Mercedes in a private driveway and the owner inviting you in and taking the cover off so you can take a video or a photo of it? That's a highlight. That's one of the highlights of my year. So our food has arrived, and that's what it is. I don't know what it's called because this is not a food review channel. I know what this is called. This is called consommé. Well, in my book it's called consommé. Wonder bar, absolutely wonderful. So we are spoiled for choice with our condiments. The girl sitting behind me, by the way, works in a play area, and Harry knows her very well. She's a very friendly girl, and she lives around here and has her breakfast here. It's the second time I've seen her here, actually. Oh, fish sauce. You see, I'm experimenting and changing, you know, and that's what this video is. It's an experiment to see what happens when you produce a video every day for a month on YouTube. Anyway, let's get stuck into this and I'll tell you what it's like. That's fishy. No, not a fish person, but I think the red stuff is porky. That's either a fish ball or a pork ball. Pork. So this kind of stuff really hits the spot for me. It's 20 to 11, or is it? Just going 20 to 11. Wonderful, huh? Let's see what this is like. I can't maintain my dignity and eat noodles. I'm just giving you that fair warning. Very, very nice. If there's one thing you can be sure of, if there's one thing you can be sure of in Thailand, it's good food. And there's another thing, and if there's another thing you can be sure of in Thailand, it's beautiful girls. And if you're in the market for good food, you come to a restaurant. If you're in the market for a beautiful girl, you come to Thai Date VIP. Thai Date VIP isn't just any normal dating site. Thai Date VIP is a good friend of this channel. In fact, the guy who runs Thai Date VIP, the owner, is a good friend of mine. He's from France and he lives in Hoi Hin. And many, many guys who've watched my videos have met their future wives or girlfriends. I'm getting emotional. Future wives or girlfriends on Thai Date VIP. So if you're in the market to meet a good friend, a girlfriend, or a future wife, scan the QR code or click the link below and register on Thai Date VIP. You won't go far wrong. Just like this channel. How can you go wrong with this channel? Before I came to Thailand, I couldn't use chopsticks. But now my digital dexterity knows no bounds. This is lovely and fresh. And this is another thing I'm doing this month. I'm going to take more exercise. I'm cutting down, if not cutting out, my alcohol consumption. Or maybe not cutting out, but cutting down dramatically. And I'm going to lay off the processed foods that I usually eat that I usually get from 7-Eleven. But you see, when you trade processed foods for stuff like this, you've also got to be mindful of the sugar and salt content. You just can't win. Listen, I'm going to finish this and we'll reconvene. Don't go away. When Thailand is good, it's very, very good. And when it's very, very good, it's fantastic. Oh, that hit the spot. It really did. Oh, I'm reckoning that's going to come in about 75 baht or something like that. Let's see, shall we? I'll break the mold and pay with cash. Oh. Keep at it up. Thank you. Well, 75 exactly what I said. Let's press on. Well, that was absolutely wonderful. It really was. So I've got just over an hour before I start my online activities. And I will say to you, and I just want to thank you. I genuinely want to thank you all for your support to the channel. And I got a lot of support when I said I'd be making one video a day for the rest of the month. And that's one of the reasons I woke up this morning with enthusiasm and encouragement, and because of the encouragement I get from you guys and the support I get from you guys. So thanks again. So as the sun beats down on another wonderful morning here in Bangkok, I'll bid you farewell, and make sure, lads, you join me again tomorrow for another wonderful video. Thanks a million.